doing? I don't even remember. Are we still at the— oh frick. Hello everyone, welcome back to Arcade Spirits. If you've missed the previous part, or if you want to watch from the start, I have a playlist. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, I have links in the description. I did not think about this at all, and now I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I got no idea, honestly. We're not trying to get one, and I have no idea, honestly. Sorry guys, I just can't say one way or another. Life comes at you fast, you know? Sometimes you need to jump on an opportunity, sometimes you need to be careful. I'm still trying to figure out which is which. Most of the time, I'm just sort of meandering from milestone to milestone in my life, living in the moment. I wish I had a strategy and wish I had bravery, but... Hey, don't you sell yourself short. You've made it this far, yeah? You're here. You may not have your life sorted out, but today is proof that you've come quite a ways from those early days. Look, regardless of how we're aiming for our goals, I know we'll all get there. I'll get my trophy, Purpur will get his score, the kid will get, I don't know, a gold-bladed arcade to call his own. Antonio's palace? I don't like that. Ick, I know. With the neglected funnel cake cooling off, the three of us focus on putting away our sugary reward after that. We're each walking different paths, but I can't say any of us are willing to settle for anything less than our dreams in the long run. The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur. Soon the sun has gone down, the flotsam beach is a calmer place, a more chill vibe, as the day's manic energy is long since spent. It's also clear the group will be breaking up soon. They've already changed back into the regular clothes, done with the beach as a whole. Some are talking about checking out the nightlife scene around here, some just want to relax in their hotel rooms, some are simply heading back to the city, leaving me alone for a moment with my thoughts. It's been a wonderful day, definitely. There's only one thing that could improve it, a risk, a daydream. But maybe one worth taking. I happen to know a few things about dreams lately. Beep beep, Antonio. Yeah, I know. You want me to ask someone on a date. Only if you want to. I know I was kind of pushy earlier, I'm sorry. But if you want this, now is the moment. Everything in my calculation says that it's the perfect time. I've got a lot going for me, but maybe something's still missing. Something more that I need from life than the warmth of friendship alone. More importantly, maybe one of them feels the same way. Maybe they feel the same yearning. Romance, love... I'm no stranger to these things, but those were fumbling first attempts in youth. I could fumble again. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm still considering. How about I run down the data while you're thinking? Let's see. Okay, after my analysis, here's where you stand with everybody and how your personality is shaping up. But now that I've had weeks to understand you better, I think I can adjust these values based on what I know each of them likes in a partner. Naomi has a kind heart, and so do you. That's a plus, but her thing. Gavin is honest and direct, but his bluntness hides a kind heart. And you're both kindly and steady, so that's great. See, this is why I'm just like... He would have been a great match, but at the same time it's like, we're the same, we can't! Oh, is it going up? Ashley is an open book, ready to share with everyone. She's very sincere. You're both steady. Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly. Everyone's went down. Well, it's because we needed to make room for Teo's bar, so everyone else looked like they went down when in reality his went very up. Teo is quite level-headed and responsible despite his smirking charm. You're steady as well. And that's everybody. In my final analysis— wait, did we miss Queen Bee? Is it because she's so low she just doesn't have a chance? Did I just completely missed it? My bad. Let's see. Yeah, she's like so out of there. I just don't have I don't have a chance. I didn't try with her because I was like, I can't. That's my own private time. And that's everybody. In my final analysis, I think you're the best possible match for Teo, Gavin, and Percy. All three would make a fine companion for you, Antonio. Teo, Gavin, and Percy all get along with you and match your personality. So, Teo, Gavin, and Percy.
My sources say yes.
So I'm guessing, like, they're the three that would not reject you, maybe? I don't know, I'm not gonna check. I'm going Teo all the way. Yes, I calculate you'll have the best possibility of success with them. Numbers, all based on numbers. High score. This feels weird and mechanical. Not sure I like it, or what if they're just not into people like me? Or, yeah, okay, let's just run with this. I've come this far. Let's just run with it. It's weird, but you know what? My life is weird. It's surfing a deep wave of weird, all the way to the shore of weirdness. It's okay, hook me up with someone whose number matches my numbers, I'm ready to go. Great, but I want to make sure you understand what's really going on here.
I'm software, right? I have to see the world through numbers. I see relationships as numbers. I see your vocal tones as numbers. And I score it all. But the math is less important than the meaning. I see a number. But that number represents your free will and your heart. You chose to spend time with them. You shared good times with smiles and laughter, and sometimes even tears. This isn't like a dating website. You aren't asking a total stranger out just because the numbers match. You need to switch the causal relationship around.
I need to ask for a casual relationship? What? Casual? Causal relationship?
Causal. As in the cause of. You aren't spending time with them because of the numbers. The numbers exist because you wanted to spend time with them. You've been building these relationships for months. Now, you can take one to the next level. The numbers can be your guide if you let them. But follow your heart. Above all else, follow your heart. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Right. So let's not limit ourselves here. Of all those who are special to you, which one do you want to share your heart with?
Teo! It's a big decision. But she's right. She's been watching me, listening to me, understanding me. But in the end, it's my choice. And their choice to accept my love or not. But which one do I love? Which one should I approach? Teo, duh. Let's go, Teo! Teo. I let his name linger on my lips. If only for a moment. It's sweet. And happy. Just like him. That's sweet. For me, there is no other choice. Teo's the one my heart has been guiding me towards. The constant affection he showers me with already makes me swoon, and now it's my time to share my feelings with him. Yes, it's Teo. I say his name again, this time with more confidence. A reassurance of my sentiment towards him. Well, duh. Hasn't he pretty much constantly flirted with you already? Well, yeah, but he flirts with everyone. I just hope there's more than friendly teasing going on. Very well. I believe there's only one thing left to do, and that's... what's the phrase? Follow your heart? That's the one, Iris. I hope my heart is leading me in the right direction. Oh, I'm sure you'll be happy with the results. Antonio, I shall leave you to it. Now I have to do is find Teo, because he's not loitering around with the other funplexers. I scan the beach horizon. There are plenty of people still milling about, packing up their beach spots and closing out the day. Nope, that's a beach jellyfish. And that's just a smashed sandcastle. Oh great, I finally get up enough courage and he's split down. Gone forever. Lost in the luring call of the sea. Wait. There he is. Teo struck up a conversation with some other randos on the beach. I watch him for a minute, examining his movements. It does not look that great. Yeah, something is off, however. I can tell even from here. His expression is hesitant and nervous, and normally his hand movements are much more fluid and less agitated than what I'm seeing. That's a weird period. It tripped me up. He glances over, and from the corner of his eye, he notices me standing there. I watch on as, from what I can tell, he excuses himself from the conversation. As he directs his attention my way, his whole entire body relaxes, no longer the trepidation on his face. And there is an ease in his wave to me. He smiles at me instantly. Noticing his change makes me notice a shift in my own body. As he gets closer, I feel excited, confident, and nervous. Confident. Excited. They're both good, not nervous. Maybe nervous. Me, myself, nervous. Antonio? They're both Antonio. I guess we're going confident. I grin fiercely and relax from all the tension I've been holding on to. Got to just let go. This is what I've been wanting for a long time. Oh, hey, Antonio. Hey, Teo. Beautiful evening, isn't it? Not as beautiful as you. Why, thank you. You're quite handsome yourself. I mean, the hair, those eyes, your muscles. I wouldn't mind being wrapped up in those strong arms. I'm not used to such forwardness, but I like it. I really wanted to ask you something important. Oh yeah? I wanted to ask you something too. I wonder if it's the same thing I'm thinking of. Well, does yours involve both of us spending some time together for the rest of the evening? Maybe a long stroll on the beach, candlelit dinner? Oh, are you asking me out on a date? You know it, Teo. What? Really? His face! That's what I was going to ask you. Great minds think alike. Awkwardly, we both look away, but it's only for a moment, quickly returning our gaze to one another. I didn't really think much. I didn't have much planned except wanting to spend time with you. I'm not the best at planning impromptu dates. Or even planned dates, for that matter. And for the record, I am very bad at dating.
Oh, don't even worry. I think I got the perfect idea.
Whew. You do? Of course you do. You are not you're not only the king of dance, but you're probably the king of dates too.
I think you think very highly of me, but flirting doesn't always yield results.
Cool. Sorry. Cool.
I've been much too busy to invest any time into a proper dating life, but you? Oof, you are worth every second.
Oh my god.
But I'm getting off track, as I often do when staring at you.
Oh my god.
I was perusing the local newspaper today, and I came across a drop-in special for the local dancing company. So, what say you? Will you let me sweep you off your feet?
Let's go! But you know how bad of a dancer I am. You've watched me play Showtime stage. I don't do so much as score points as flail my arms and legs around. It's neither graceful nor coordinated. I am in fact a danger to myself and others on the dance floor. Oh, I know. You weren't supposed to agree with me on that, Teo. Relax, Antonio. I was only teasing. And that's why I chose the dance style that I have no background in whatsoever, so actually we'll be in the same boat. I'm afraid. Are there life vests on this boat? I might drown in a sea of missteps and sprained ankles. Also, now that I think of it, how can you, Swan Lake Teo, be bad at dancing regardless of the type? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Well, we know that he doesn't really do good, like, actually off Showtime stage. So let's see what happens. And pray tell, what's your weakness? Ballroom dancing. What? When I picture ballroom dancing, I don't think of me and Teo. I think of ladies wearing extravagant ruffled dresses covered in millions of sequins, men dressed in suits with their tails dangling behind them, and lots of waltzing. Surely, no jesting here, Antonio. Teo breaks our eye contact, turning to gaze at the ocean shore. For the past several months I've known you, you keep encouraging me to do more for myself. You've told me I focus too much on pleasing others and that I don't spend enough time on me. And you're completely right, Antonio. Well, I've been listening, and there is one thing I want. What's that?
I want to expand my dancing repertoire. I want to better myself and surpass the dancing talent I already have. I want to be a better Teo. Showtime Stage is a phenomenal game, and I love getting up there and strutting my stuff. But being in that community has taken me back to where it all started. Back to my first passion. Dancing. It's always been dancing. Being able to express myself through the flick of a wrist or the stomp of my foot. Nothing is more poetic nor alluring. Well, save for you, of course.
Oh, please.
Ballroom dancing has been the one style I've drawn away from, because you need two people to do it.
Oh.
And I've just never found the right partner.
Oh. Tayo's longing gaze leaves the ocean to face me once more. His eyes are kind. His eyes are kind yet intense, and a smile gently parts his lips.
Until now.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna have feelings! My face flushes instantly. I cannot break away from his gaze. Teo steps close. I'm fine. Teo steps closer to me and my heart beats faster. I lied before. About what? There are two things I want. Yes? Teo grins wider now. His face is ever so slowly leaning towards mine. The first one is still the same, becoming a better dancer, but the second one is something I've longed for a while. My heart feels like it's going to beat right out of my chest. And that is... a kiss from you. Would that be asking too much? Go ahead and kiss me already, or I don't think I'm ready yet. Frickin' let's go! I would very much like to kiss you too. Get it, Antonio! Woo! His smile melts my heart as we are inches away from each other. We both close our eyes and our lips meet. Teo's lips are warm and soft, and I feel a wave of emotion wash over me. Before I know it, however, the kiss is over. His warmth leaves and we're apart. It was a delicate and simple kiss, one of honesty and appreciation. And it was perfect. Teo steps back and stretches out his arm towards me, his palm wide open. So Antonio? I ask you again, will you finally let me sweep you off your feet this time? I gently place my hand in his, and he squeezes tightly. Yes, please, sweep away. Get it, boy! Whoa! Oh, here we are! I didn't actually think there was gonna be a scene. Hold on, I need chapstick. I need water, I'm dying! I'm crying. No, I'm not. I'm pulling your leg. We arrive at All the Right Moves, Flotsam's dance hall. As much as I wanted to try out ballroom dancing in my fanciest attire, I didn't think to bring it to the beach. Hopefully my usual hoodie will be adequate for all the twirling and sliding. Entering the dance hall, I respect its quaintness, much like the rest of Flotsam, whatever, how do you say that one? Yeah. It's got a hardwood floor, plenty of space, and music playing. What more do you need? Maybe an anti-anxiety? I don't know how I'm going to survive this. It's a beginner class. Don't look so nervous. I'll try, but there are so many other people here. Several other couples hang about, some stretching, some chatting. You'll do fine. To be honest, most people will be too busy looking at their partners or themselves in the mirror to focus on what we are doing. Plus, they're going to make as many mistakes as we will. We are all just learning, no shame in that. Is ballroom dancing that difficult? You're making it seem difficult. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being picking up rocks, which is easy, and 10 being slaying a dragon, which is nigh impossible. So, what are we dealing with? 6.5. So, like, picking up the phone to an unknown caller? Ooh, that rough, huh? Yup, I'm doomed. Yeah, not easy, but I know with you by my side, we can accomplish anything, including a waltz. You might have too much faith in my ability to not trip over my own feet. Who is that? Hello. We continue chatting among ourselves for a little while until the instructor shows up. I can only assume so, since he's the only one that looks the most confident among us. You'd have to be extremely confident to try to teach me how to dance. I applaud his moxie? The instructor sets up a vinyl record turntable, dropping it on a spicy waltz track. Immediately, speakers around the room crackle to life. Is it just quiet naturally? Maybe it's louder for you guys. Just to hear it a little bit better. Teo leans over and whispers to me. You ready? Yes? I think so. Ready to rock slide? The instructor raises his hands into the air and claps twice to get our attention and hush our chatter. Welcome to the intro to ballroom dancing. My name is Octavius Price. Okay. And I will be instructing you in all the right moves. Oh, I get it. Like the name of this place. Yes, exactly. You are a clever one, I can tell. But I hope you've all brought some passion to the dance floor this evening, because passion is the first step in becoming a dancer. You must feel the music with your entire body, and then use your entire body in tandem with your partner. Ballroom dancing is all about trusting your partner. The two of you will become one entity by the end of the class, completely in tune with one another. Octavius's voice was as rhythmic as the music, and his flamboyant expression were matched with his hand movements. Every point he made was accentuated with a closed hand. His words made ballroom dancing very sensual, and romantic even. Shall we begin? First of all, I want you to face your partner. Teo and I complied and couldn't help but smile shyly at each other. Something so innocent and simple felt so awkward and clumsy. Good. Now before we do anything else, I want you all to take a nice breath and relax. I was entirely grateful for the reminder to breathe, as I was holding my breath the entire time. Next, I want you to put a hand on your partner's hand. Feel their weight against yours. No pushing or pulling, but balance with each other. I gently put my hand up to Teo's, and I could feel our nervousness in the dewiness of our palms. Excellent. This is the first step in being connected to your partner. From here, you can both try swaying back and forth. Do you feel each other in the warmth of your hands? We both start moving our hips from side to side. Years of dancing has made Teo's hip movements fluid and deft. It's entrancing. Nice moves, Antonio. Why, thank you. I blush and look down, embarrassed, but I let a grin slide on my face. Good. You are doing splendidly. Next, whoever is leading, cup your hand on your partner's shoulder blade, and the other will rest their hand on the leader's shoulder. Before I can do anything, Teo instantly rests his hand over my shoulder blade, and in turn, I rest my arm on his. Octavius Price walks around the classroom correcting people's posture and hand positions. He stops next to Teo and I and pushes both of us closer together. Don't be afraid to be nice and cozy either. Oh, I won't. Now that you two have become one, this is the first holding position. From here, you can do just about anything. Take another moment to truly feel each other's body, heart, and soul. You will need all three for the next moves. Teo and I are so very close. His body brushed up against mine and I can feel his warm breath on my neck. My heart swells being so near to him. God! Every time our eyes meet, I can't help but blush feverishly and bashfully look away. Keeping eye contact is insanely difficult at this point. And even though we shared a kiss already, this is definitely much more intimate. Blech. I won't ever let you go. Teo, please. Octavius proceeds to teach us some basic moves, like the foxtrot, waltz, and the salsa. It took a while to get each of the steps down, but after several missteps, much giggling, and lots of repetition, Teo and I were dancing as one. Dancing with Teo like this was a dream come true. I felt so comfortable to be in his arms, and we really were quite the pair. Wonderful, wonderful! I think you've earned some freestyle time. Freestyle? Yes, it's all about individual expression. Freeform, if you will. Become one with your partner in the music. Let your heart and feet guide you. Do not think, just act.
Care to dance?
What do you think? Shall we give it a go? Now that I've mastered the basics, I think I'm ready for some advanced techniques. But how should I use our free time? I'd like to take the lead this time. Let's try something entirely new. Or you should continue leading. I'd like to take the lead this time. Hello? Teo's been leading this entire time, and I think it's only fair that I get a chance to try it out too. Teo, do you mind if I try being the one to lead? Not at all. I thought you'd never ask. It's too much pressure. Plus, I want you to show me what you got. Oh god. I grin wickedly at Teo as we quickly switch hand positions. I think I'm much more suited for the leading role anyway. As event manager, I know how to take control. Oh my! Antonio! Those words are like music to my ears. Lead on. We repeat all the basic moves we learned earlier in the class. It feels mostly the same, but nice to be the one controlling the direction. Teo's feet follow mine in perfect harmony, and before we know it, we are twirling around the dance floor in a balletic waltz. Teo smiles widely as I guide him into an underarm turn. Now this I could get used to. Hold on tight, Teo. I've saved my best move for last. Don't drop him. I hope there's no dipping here. Oh? Show me. I wrap my arm around Teo's waist and dip him. His foot gracefully kicks up in the air as he completely puts his trust in me not to drop him. I respond by keeping a firm and comforting hand on him and dip him even lower. Our eyes lock and we're instantly lost in each other's gazes. I dare not turn away, not even for a second. This is where I want to be, just like this. Octavius Price interrupts our movement with a clap of his hands. It was only a moment, but... I gently bring Teo back up, never letting go of his hand, and we listen to what our instructor has to say. Excellent job, everyone. You all should give yourself a pat on the back. And thus concludes the Intro to Ballroom Dancing class. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves, and we will see you next time at All the Right Moves. We all clapped for each other, and Octavius took a slight bow. As people began shuffling out of the hall, Teo and I lingered for a moment to smile at each other and just enjoy the moment. We had such a good time, and I do have to say, for not knowing anything, Teo and I did remarkably well. Octavius even took note that we far excelled the other couples in the room. You both have so much potential, I'm amazed! Not everyone catches on as quickly as you two did. I have a special going on right now. You two should come back and do some private lessons with me. We would, but I'm afraid we're only here on the holiday for the weekend. Quite the shame, really. But if you are ever back in Flotsam, don't forget your friend Octavius Price. I don't think we could forget you if we tried. Idly, I wonder if maybe this guy is a distant cousin of Hamza. The three of us all have a nice chuckle before Teo and I turn to each other once more. Hey, I got a hankering to do some night swimming. Let's go cool off by the waves. That sounds absolutely perfect. Dancing did work up quite the sweat, and a nice cool ocean breeze would feel good against the skin. Plus, I don't want this evening to end anytime soon. Okay, everyone, we're stopping here. Thank you for joining me. My voice is shot. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, I have links in the description. If you want to watch the previous parts, I have a playlist for Arcade Spirits. If you don't want to miss the next video, maybe subscribe, turn on notifications. If you liked it, like it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! And thank you to this month's patrons. If you're interested in becoming a patron, getting videos early, check out my Patreon. Hopefully I'll see you there.